Hello, so I'm Dr. Brandon, one of the chiropractors here at Life Chiropractic in Christchurch. Tom has very kindly allowed us to film some of his sessions today, so we're halfway through his re-exam. So the re-exam is something we do at the end of a plan of care to assess all of the improvements made. When we first saw Tom a couple of months ago, he came in with chronic migraines, neck pain which was radiating down into his arm, low back pain which was also going down into his leg as well. We was able to take x-rays of the neck and the back, and we put a plan together in place consisting of chiropractic adjustments, sports massage, some acupuncture and some home exercise as well, which Tom tells me he's definitely been doing. So since then we've done the sessions and we're on the re-exam. We've tested him subjectively and objectively as well, and we've seen great improvements. No more pain down the arm, no more pain down the legs, headaches are pretty much all gone, and the back's feeling better as well. So today we're going to show you a couple of techniques that we've been using for Tom. So we'll start off here. As chiropractors, we always check the entire spine and nervous system. So from here we'll check his leg length. People often come in with what appears to be one leg shorter than the other, and in fact it's just a misaligned pelvis, or the pelvis has been rotated. So Tom's pretty good today. And Tom also has a large curve in his low back. So sometimes with our patients, when they have a large curve in the low back, when they're laying on their front, it can put some pressure onto the back. To help with that, we have these here. So these blocks, they help to take pressure off the low back, and they help to align the pelvis as well. So Tom, that should be feeling quite a bit better.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'd like to come over here. So a key part of the headaches is so we see it fairly often now. People get a forward head posture, and it puts a lot of pressure on what we call your CT junction, where your neck meets your upper back. When this joint becomes locked up, it creates a lot of tension in around these upper neck and shoulder areas as well. So we'll drop this down. So Tom will do an adjustment on this part here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you do a little breath in and out, let it all go. Okay, so we'll do another adjustment in the mid-back. Okay, so Tom, if you can do a breath in and a breath out, let all of that go. Okay, so it's a typical place to get some tension into the low back is in the muscles which we call your QL. Your QL, your quadratus lumborum, they're tight a lot of the time because they're always working. They stop your rib cage and your pelvis from collapsing down together. So if we're sitting, if we're standing, if we're walking, it has to be working. A good way to release this off, so we do have the sports massage. Today we're going to do some acupuncture. So Tom, is it okay if I pull the top up just a little bit?
Yeah.
So the acupuncture, or the dry needling as we like to call it, it's a fantastic tool. So the dry needling, it creates a micro trauma and it stimulates a healing response. So it encourages loads of blood flow to the area. And in your blood, you have all your antibodies, things that fights inflammation and infection as well. So it's fantastic for symptom relief, and it really encourages a good healing response as well. Okay, so we'll let them set in for a second. By moving the needle around, you can target different parts of the muscle. So we would usually leave them in for quite a few minutes. Okay. So we'll pop those out. If I can ask you to lay on your left side up. So here we're going to be adjusting the pelvis on Tom's left side. So pass your arm here, pop your arms across your chest, bend this top one, bring this up a little bit closer. Okay. push down onto there. Okay, make sure we squeeze down. Do a breath in and a breath out. Keep that pressure in there. Nice. Come over onto the other side. So for this one here, we'll be adjusting the 4th lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so Tom, keep your body loose and relaxed. Okay, if you do a breath in and a breath out. Nice and heavy, let that go. Come onto your back. And pop your feet up onto there. So a key component to getting headaches, there's many different aspects to a headache. One of the key things are some of the joints in the neck, particularly the ones in the top 3. So as I'm feeling through Tom's spine, we're looking for any restrictions in movement. And when we have these restrictions, the joint can't function properly and it can put some pressure onto a nerve. And that's when we can start experiencing the symptoms. Okay. So for Tom, we'll be adjusting the occiput on the right side, so where the base of the skull meets the first cervical vertebrae. So Tom will bring this over. Really keep the head loose and relaxed. Nice and heavy now, Tom. Okay, we've got one more here. If you do a little breath in. Breath out. Draw your head into my hands. Okay, so there are a couple of the techniques that we use and what we've been using for Tom. If you have any questions, please do feel free to give us a call.